Hello, welcome to another Gundam Operation 2 video. That is the DREISSEN, and I'm using the paint scheme which we lovingly call here the Ranch DREISSEN, and yeah, you guys can kill me in the comments later, but I'll be playing a match on Arctic Base with Taru, and I'm not going to be using any regular DREISSEN. I'll be using the DREISSEN with the bawoo beam rifle. I'll still be keeping the axe. I'm not doing the heat saber, unfortunately, but I will be using the bawoo beam rifle. And if you guys don't know, the bawoo beam rifle is obviously, well, the bawoo's beam rifle. It works the exact same way. You fully charge it, overheats, and if you're using it by itself, it does good damage, but hold on, this guy's already fucking dead, so you can already see the kind of setups we can do with this suit, just from that alone. And in fact, you're probably going to see this bawoo nearly get one combo. I say nearly because he got touched once, so I'm just going to let this let's just show you this real fast before I continue any further. So here we do with the bawoo beam rifle. Unfortunately, my teammate's gonna die, but look at this fully charged damage shot here. Let's see, 5,000 damage, downswing for 3,000. All three of the missiles there, or missiles, whatever you want to call those, the tri-blades, and then another neutral swing, and that man is dead in pretty much one combo. If you want to include the shots I shot him earlier, then yeah, that ball is fucking dead. That is it is a crazy amount of damage for the DREISSEN pull off. Very clearly, it feels like very anti-raid oriented. However, the downside is using the bawoo beam rifle. Like I said before, if you fully charge it, it overheats, and if you're using it uncharged, you'll get some good damage, as you'll see here against this other raid. But you won't be doing you won't be stunning people. Now, obviously, you can combine this with your tri-blades or your multi-fire beam. What do you want to call it? The Gatling gun thingy on its arm, the beam cannon, whatever. But yeah, it's a very interesting loadout that I tried recently, and I say recently, it's been a couple of months now, in a chill stream that I've been doing. If you guys haven't been seeing my chill streams, I do recommend, because there are some pretty funny moments in those. And yeah, we tried out the DREISSEN with the bawoo beam rifle, and honestly, I thought it was gonna be like kind of awful because it's been a while since I used the bawoo beam rifle. Even when I'm using it on the regular bawoo, I don't use it. I use it fully charged to combo into with other stuff, right? I mean, technically you kind of do that with the DREISSEN as well, but by itself, the bawoo beam rifle isn't that good. But when you put it with the DREISSEN, specifically the axe I'm using right here, just that ability to come in with the axe, which is a instant topple, no matter if you're doing side swing or neutral swing, and the downswing does a lot of damage on a double hit. Yeah, you can see where this combo can come in, and of course, you know, the tri-blades. If you caught him in a combo where you don't have to use the tri-blades, you can incorporate that into a combo, or of course, you know, you can do simple tri-blade, since you can move them, they'll follow you reticle while you're boosting as well. You can fire them while boosting, and of course, you'll get a stun with that. Each one stuns, and you can do a neutral swing with your heat axe, and then obviously back up, go for another neutral swing, or maybe go for a bawoo beam rifle shot and then neutral swing. Can't do your fully charged there, but still, that's still some pretty damn good damage. And even against some of the generals, I mean, still 3,000 damage is still fine enough, right? If you're comboing with other teammates, and you'll see a couple of times this match where, yeah, the generals do not last very long if you have this comboing with other teammates. And yeah, we did drive off the Dovin. You can see Taru is also the EWAC Jagan. He's not going to be doing too much for us, unfortunately. There's a few moments where he probably could have helped, but you know, he's covered wars, you know, so he's going to be taking pictures instead. You know, good old Frank West, right? So we got the bawoo. I did not anticipate him to do another downswing, but fortunately, because of the disjoint on our neutral swing, we're going to catch him with that neutral, knock him down, get a free through 3,000 damage, I believe. We don't have a whole lot of health left, so we're going to do as much damage as we can to the bawoo. Unfortunately, I think we might have wasted our bawoo beam rifle shot, I believe. And that's why I'm going for my other weapons here. And we did get him at least to half health, which I'm fine with, you know, with the amount of health I had left. Good, I believe that was our first life. If it wasn't, then, hey, I mean, pretty decent second life, I believe. And, yeah, there it goes, and let's see where we can position ourselves next. Now, the DREISSEN has been I'm not sure where it stands now in the meta. I remember when it came out, it was a pretty common suit. It was just that ability to topple somebody just very easily, just come in, get a stun with its original weapon was a bazooka, right? Just get a bazooka stun, come in with the neutral, whack, they're on the ground, and even just that simple idea can at least make it do somewhat well, even at a cost like 700, because there is a 700 DREISSEN, which is kind of insane to me to think about, like that how a gameplay idea can carry itself at least that far. It almost reminds me a little bit of the Zusa, where the Zusa's AoE missiles can carry it pretty damn far up in cost. Like even at 650, and I believe I even have a 700 match I'm using in it. I'm not even using a 700 Zeus. I'm using a 650 Zeus. Can still do pretty well for itself against those higher cost units. And it seems like the DREISSEN just has that basic idea down where, okay, as long as I'm getting a stun or I'm coming in with damage, I can get a stun, and hey, I got something on top of you, and hey, if my teammate's around, that's extra damage. If not, I can go in for another hit, right? So yeah, the DREISSEN's pretty fine as a suit. It's not something I'm not going to regularly play, right? Again, this is me just playing more with the bawoo beam rifle because I like the idea of just almost feels like an anti-raid with the bawoo beam rifle. Because you saw what I did that bawoo. Just I'm gonna say bawoo so many times this match. The enemy bawoo took that 5,000 damage beam rifle stun into a 3,000 damage neutral, and then 1,400 on each tri-blade into another neutral. Insane damage output. And even again, even against generals, it still does a whole lot. And you still got that rapid fire beam cannon and the to kind of add some extra damage in, right? So overall, DREISSEN still feels like a pretty nice suit to play. Again, I don't know too much about how it is in the current meta of things. I don't see it it wasn't as common, or it's not as common as I used to see it. But anyway, we're on the last 2 minutes of the match, and we're going to see, oh yeah, another 4,600 damage on the bawoo. Unfortunately, we're going to be trying to chase him, not going to get a stun, unfortunately, so he's going to go ahead and flee away, and I believe we're going to have to deal with somebody else in front of us. We got teammates all over the place here. It looks like, oh, actually, we're going to go ahead and establish a front line. Try to get cheeky with my neutral swing there, because I know it does hit from a height, but unfortunately, I could not go over the bridge. Let's try and get a sneaky hit on the Jesta. Not a very bad miss. I believe that's the second or third time I did this match. I kind of overestimate how far my axe will go. So we'll get a few more extra damage on the Dovin, and then we'll call it a day for this life. And yeah, we're almost at the last minute. And hey, we got a pretty good assist on somebody. Oh, that was the bawoo. I believe Taro was chasing that bawoo, and then the bawoo just came back around. I think he might have killed Taro first, and then he killed me. So unfortunate, but you know, we did get an assist out of it. And yeah, last minute now, and not much else we can do. I mean, we are ahead by 2,000, but this is, I believe, 550. So if the enemy team tries hard enough and kicks all of our asses, they could potentially win, even at the last minute. It's happened in even less time before, so so we'll see what we can do here. Taro's going to go ahead and spawn in, and I'll just try and play. I believe I'm going to try and play it safe. Just kind of poke with the bawoo beam rifle if I can, maybe some tri-blades, and let's go. Last 30 seconds. And it looks like our team is going the Arctic base route, so oh, well, somebody's going up ahead. So we might go ahead and sneak up behind them, and let's see if we get ourselves a good old beam shot. I believe, oh, it was the Dovin. There we go. Nice neutral swing, knock the Dovin down. Good. Dovin does not have any as much melee resistance as other suits. So yeah, there's 3,000 damage neutral, and he got followed up by the raid. So nice. And yeah, this will pretty much be the end of the match. I'm just going to chase this Rizel, and not much else is going to happen. We're going to get some extra damage off, and yeah, that's going to call it a day right there. And yeah, timeout, and we'll see how we did right now, here in a second. Mission completed, and let's see how we did with the bawoo beam rifle. And yeah, top individual 4,000, top assist score 1,200, and 123k in top damage. And yeah, first place 5-2, and pretty good pursuit assist too, 23,000. So. And that was me missing a few of my shots as well. So obviously the beam rifle does net you a lot of damage, but again, you have to be very wary of its downsides. Again, like I said, the fully charging it will give you will overheat the fucking beam rifle, and then you're stuck with tri-blades that you have to aim. I don't want to say they're awkward to aim, but you know what I mean. Like, they're not going to be instantaneous, like a beam rifle, right? They're not going to be fast enough to get you a pretty quick stun. And of course, you have the mega particle cannons, which they're just rapid fire, and it takes a while for them to get a stun on their own, right? So you have to be really careful. You have to really aim when you're using the bawoo beam rifle. And if you're going to use it by itself, I believe if you're going to try and just use it by itself without charging it, you're not going to get a stun with it. It will get you some pretty good damage, as you saw against the EH, the Gira Zulu. That was like 2,300 damage per shot uncharged, which is pretty good, you know, if I'm comboing with other teammates. But yeah, again, pretty insane damage potential. But is it better than the bazooka? No. The bazooka is just a lot more reliable and consistent. I mean, every time you're gonna shoot a bazooka, it's gonna be a stun. It's gonna have decent enough damage on it, and you can combo into your axe just fine. You have to worry about maneuver armor suits, right? Which, I mean, you have to do that with the bawoo beam rifle as well. So it's kind of a, I don't want to say it's a pick and choose what you want to do, but I mean, just flat out, the bazooka is just the more reliable option. But if you're able to hit your shots more, you're really good at aiming. And yeah, the bawoo beam rifle is pretty worth it, just to try it out and have fun with it, because again, this is something I've been trying more often in, I believe I've done it a few times now in the chill streams, and doing it on my own in random matches. It's just really fun to do, just to walk up to a raid and just pretty much one combo them. So and yeah, that'll be in this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want, I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section how you feel about the DREISSEN or the bawoo beam rifle. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And yeah, the bawoo beam rifle, like I said, is a really good weapon to combo into other weapons with. Preferably, for me on the bawoo, it's always my starting out weapon for combo, because obviously it's going to be overheated. So I'll combo into the beam shield or something like that, right? And with the DREISSEN, kind of the same deal. Overheat, and then go into your other melee stuff, right? Or tri-blades, whatever the distance is, right? So, and yeah, you know, I never really cared too much about the DREISSEN. I thought the suit itself was pretty good for what it can do when it came out. And again, I don't know where it stands now. But the idea of it still seems pretty solid, you know, just from playing it. And yeah, that'll be it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
Out of that point.
The Matchbox Go line.
Holy
the
shit!
Other kids' toy program.
Yep, he's already dead. That'll teach him for living his life, I guess.
We'll teach him. I'll show him now. You don't got a dodge roll. Fuck. Oh, it's a Dovin.
I just one combo the bawoo. With his own rifle. With his own fucking rifle, dude!
You playing? Wait, are you playing the Dovin?